Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to discuss about the civil services examination, its various requirements and the success strategy required in order to clear this exam. ये वीडियो खास तौर पर उन लोगों के लिए है जो बड़े सपने देखने से डरते नहीं हैं। देखिए, जीवन में बहुत सारी कठिनाइयाँ आती हैं, लेकिन हमें सपने देखना नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए और बड़े सपने देखना तो बिल्कुल नहीं। किसी ने सही कहा है, A dream is your creative vision for your life in the future. A goal is what specifically you intend to make happen. Dreams and goals should be just out of your present reach but not out of sight. Dreams and goals are coming attractions in your life. जी हाँ, बड़े सपने देखना बहुत ज़रूरी है। आप में से बहुत से लोग ऐसे होंगे जो IAS, IPS या IFS ऑफिसर बनने का सपना देखते होंगे। अगर आपका मकसद भी ये ऑफिसर्स बनकर अपने देश की सेवा करना है तो आप ये वीडियो ज़रूर देखिएगा। इस वीडियो में ना केवल हम IAS एग्ज़ाम की वेरियस रिक्वायरमेंट्स, एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया, एसेंशियल क्वालिफिकेशंस और प्रिपरेशन टिप्स के बारे में बात करेंगे, बल्कि हम सही अप्रोच के बारे में भी बात करेंगे जो इस एग्ज़ाम के लिए काफ़ी ज़रूरी है। The IAS exam, officially known as the Civil Services Examination, is conducted by the Union Public Service Commission annually. Those who clear all the three stages of the IAS exam enter into the prestigious civil services of the country and become officers in the Indian Administrative Services, Indian Police Services, Indian Foreign Service, and a host of other services. Although regarded as one of the toughest exams in the country, with the right approach and strategy, an aspirant can crack the IAS examination in the very first attempt. It is essential for aspirants to know and understand the requirements of the IAS exam, such as the UPSC syllabus for IAS exam for both prelims and mains, exam pattern, eligibility criteria, and other such significant details before kick-starting the preparations. Here in this video, we present all the relevant UPSC exam details for aspirants planning to crack the IAS exam. UPSC recruits the candidates for Indian Administrative Services, Indian Police Services, and Central Civil Services, including the Indian Foreign Services, through the Civil Services exam. All the ministries and the departments in the union and state governments are headed by the IAS officers. Hence, the IAS exam has acquired much importance. The toppers of the IAS exam even has the opportunity to become the Cabinet Secretary to the Government of India. It is the highest bureaucratic position one person can have in India. Now let us discuss the eligibility criteria required for Civil Services exam. Candidate must be minimum 21 years and maximum 32 years of age as on August 1 on the year of examination. There is also age relaxation of some years for reserved category candidates. In terms of educational qualification for IAS, candidates must hold a graduation degree in any stream from any university established under the Act passed by the Parliament of India or state legislature. Candidates who are in the last year of the graduation and awaiting results are also eligible to apply for IAS preliminary exam. However, such candidates need to submit the proof of passing the requisite exam at the time of applying for the main exam. The applications for IAS main exam are usually released in the month of July or August. All candidates are allowed a maximum of 6 attempts in the IAS exam. However, it may be noted that the restriction of the number of attempts is not applicable for candidates belonging to SC and ST category. Also, candidates belonging to OBC and persons with benchmark disability categories are allowed a maximum of 9 attempts in the exam. If a candidate appears in any one paper of the IAS prelim exam, then it is deemed that he has made an attempt in the IAS exam. Now let us discuss the exam pattern of IAS examination. The IAS exam consists of 3 stages. Stage 1 is of preliminary examination, Stage 2 is mains examination, and Stage 3 is UPSC personality test. Now let us discuss in detail the UPSC prelims exam pattern and the syllabus associated with it. The UPSC prelims exam consists of 2 papers, Paper 1 General Studies and Paper 2 General Studies, that is of CSET. The questions in the IAS exam prelims are of the objective type or multiple choice questions. There is negative marking in the IAS exam for each incorrect answer, but only in the prelim stage. The negative marking for incorrect answers will be 1/3 of the allotted marks of that question. The GS paper 2, that is the CSET exam in IAS exam, is of qualifying nature, and candidates should score a minimum of 33% in this paper to qualify to the next stage of the IAS exam. It is mandatory for the candidates to appear in both the papers of Civil Services Prelims exam for the evaluation. The marks scored by the candidates in the preliminary examination are not counted for the final score. It is only a screening test where candidates not securing the cut-off marks are eliminated. General Studies Paper 1 has 100 questions broadly covering the topics carrying maximum of 200 marks to be solved in 2 hours. This paper includes topics such as current events of national and international importance, history of India and Indian national movement, Indian and world geography, physical, social, economic geography of India and the world, Indian polity and governance, including constitution, political system, panchayati raj, public policy, rights issues, etc., economic and social development, including topics such as sustainable development, poverty, inclusion, demographics, social sector initiatives, general issues on environmental ecology, biodiversity, climate change, and general science. General Studies Paper 2 comprises of 80 questions from the topics carrying a maximum of 200 marks to be solved in 2 hours. The topics included in General Studies Paper 2 are comprehension, interpersonal skills including communication skills, logical reasoning and analytical ability, decision making and problem solving, general mental ability, and basic numeracy. Now let us discuss stage 2 of Civil Services exam, which is the UPSC mains exam. The Civil Services main examination consists of written descriptive paper. Civil Services main examination consists of following papers divided into 2 categories: qualifying papers and papers to be counted for merit. Qualifying papers include paper A and paper B. Paper A consists of one of the Indian languages which needs to be selected by the candidate from the languages included in the 8th schedule to the Constitution. Paper B is of English language. Both paper A and B are of qualifying nature. Other papers which are to be counted for merit are paper 1, which is of essay, paper 2, which is General Studies 1, which includes the subjects such as Indian heritage and culture, history and geography of the world and society, paper 3, which is the GS2 paper, which includes topics such as governance, constitution, polity, social justice, and international relations. Paper 4, which is GS3 paper, which includes syllabus such as technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security, and disaster management. Paper 5, which is GS4 paper, which is of ethics, integrity, and aptitude. And paper 6 and 7, which includes the optional papers. The important points that one needs to remember while preparing for mains examinations are: the papers on Indian languages and English, which is paper A and paper B, will be of qualifying nature, and the marks obtained in these papers will not be counted for ranking. The papers on Indian languages and English, which is paper A and B, will be of matriculation or equivalent standard. The papers on essay, general studies, and optional subject of only such candidates will be taken into cognizance who attain 25% marks in Indian language and 25% in English as minimum qualifying standards in these qualifying papers. Marks obtained by the candidates for the paper 1 to 7 only will be counted for merit ranking. The question papers for the main examination will be of conventional essay type, and each paper will be of 3-hour duration. Candidates will have the option to answer all the question papers except the qualifying language paper, paper A and B, in any one of the language included in the 8th schedule to the Constitution of India or in English. The question papers will be set in Hindi and English only. The next stage in Civil Services examination is personality test or the interview stage. Candidates who have qualified in the Civil Services Mains examination will be called for the final stage of the selection process, that is, the personality test or the interview stage. It will carry a total of 275 marks. The number of candidates will be called shortlisted for an interview is twice the number of vacancies. The board will test the candidates on various areas starting from his or her career to general interest. The assessment will be on the intellectual qualities along with their social traits and his interest in current affairs. It will also assess the candidate's mental caliber. The qualities to be judged are mental alertness, critical powers of assimilation, clear and logical exposition, balance of judgment, variety and depth of interest, ability for social cohesion and leadership, intellectual and moral integrity. The official Civil Services examination notification reads, the technique of the interview is not that of a strict cross-examination but of a natural, thorough, directed and purposive conversation which is intended to reveal the mental qualities of the candidates. The interview test is not intended to be a test either of the specialized or general knowledge of the candidates which has been already tested through their written papers. Candidates are expected to have taken an intelligent interest not only in their special subjects of academic study, but also in the events which are happening around them, both within and outside their own state or country, as well as in modern currents of thought and in new discoveries which should arouse the curiosity of well-educated youth. अगर हम पूरी मेहनत और पूरे दिल से सिविल सर्विसेज एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी करना चाहते हैं तो हमें याद रखना होगा कि इस एग्ज़ाम की प्रिपरेशन में जो सबसे बड़ी इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ है वो है पेशेंस एंड कंसिस्टेंसी। आपको इस एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी के लिए बहुत ही पेशेंस रखनी होगी और कंसिस्टेंटली हार्डवर्क करना होगा। इस एग्ज़ाम की तैयारी के लिए लगभग 1 से 1.5 साल का वक्त लगता है और इस लंबे वक्त में आपको हर एक दिन, हर एक मिनट को बहुत ही इफेक्टिवली यूटिलाइज करना है। इसमें बहुत कड़ी परिश्रम की तो आवश्यकता है ही है, बल्कि इसके अलावा ज़रूरी है आपकी मेंटल स्टेबिलिटी एंड मेंटल फोकस, which is very, very important for this exam. Now we will discuss the important preparation strategy which is required for clearing the civil services exam. हम कुछ ऐसे पॉइंट्स को डिस्कस करेंगे जो सभी उन एस्पिरेंट्स को पता होना चाहिए जो सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं और जिनका मकसद IAS, IFS या IPS ऑफिसर बनना है। In the starting, it is very important to analyze the trend of the civil services exam. हमें ट्रेंड एनालाइज करना बहुत ही ज़रूरी है और अगर हम पिछले दिए गए क्वेश्चन पेपर्स को एनालाइज करेंगे तो हमें ये एहसास होगा दैट करंट अफेयर्स बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आर बीइंग आस्क्ड both in prelims and main stage of the IAS exam. So it is very important to give the utmost importance to the current affairs while preparing for the civil services exam. You can select any one credible source like PIB, the Hindu newspaper or the Yojana magazine and align the current affairs as per the IAS exam syllabus. For the IAS exam, current affairs usually comprise events of national and international importance in the last 10 to 12 months. We also need to go through the previous year's IAS exam questions to gauge the amount of preparation needed from your end. पुराने बीते 10 से 15 साल के क्वेश्चन पेपर्स को एनालाइज करने से हम क्वेश्चन की रिक्वायरमेंट को समझेंगे, हम एग्जाम की रिक्वायरमेंट को समझेंगे और ये भी देखेंगे कि किस सब्जेक्ट में से किस तरीके के क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं। We also need to read the NCERT books and make notes from it. You will have to make at least 2 set of notes, that is, short notes for prelims and descriptive notes for UPSC mains. बहुत सारे लोगों ने ऑलरेडी इस बारे में जाना होगा या सुना होगा कि NCERT बुक्स IAS एग्जाम का बेस है, तो हमें बेसिक 6th to 12th NCERT बुक्स को पढ़ना बहुत ही ज़रूरी है। The preparation of prelims and mains must be done simultaneously until 1-2 months before the date of the prelims exam. We need to identify the syllabus overlap between the prelims and mains examination and focus on those areas first. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स को लगता है कि प्रीलिम्स एंड मेंस की एग्जामिनेशन की तैयारी अलग अलग की जानी चाहिए, लेकिन ऐसा बिल्कुल गलत है। हमें दोनों पेपर्स की तैयारी एक साथ साइमल्टेनियसली एक बहुत ही कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव तरीके से करनी होती है ताकि हम एग्ज़ाम को क्लियर कर पाएँ और एग्ज़ाम की रिक्वायरमेंट को अच्छे से समझकर उसी तरीके से प्रिपरेशन कर पाएँ। इट इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू सिलेक्ट द ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट at the correct time for the IAS exam based on your aptitude, interest and experience. Few optional subjects even have a significant overlap with the general studies, and we need to understand the syllabus of the optional subjects and prepare accordingly. We also need to go through the standard books for each subject. We need to find the important sources for the IAS examination, the important NCERT books, the important current affairs notes that needs to be compiled together in order to prepare for this exam. Also, we should never take lightly the CSET paper in prelims and ethics papers in mains. Similarly, the two qualifying language papers in mains are also important, as failing to score at least 25% in them will automatically eliminate you from the IAS exam process, notwithstanding your stellar performance in all the other papers. Also, we need to regularly practice the MCQs for prelims and answer writing for mains. It is very important कि हम अपनी बेसिक तैयारी के बाद पुराने प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन पेपर्स को सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करें और अलग अलग टेस्ट सीरीज को अटेम्प्ट करें ताकि हम अपनी प्रीलिम्स की प्रिपरेशन को और तगड़ा बना सकें. इसके अलावा मेंस के लिए हमें कंटिन्यूस आंसर राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस करनी होगी ताकि हम आंसर्स को एक प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट में प्रेजेंट करना सीख सकें. एंड लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, we need to revise multiple times in order to crack this exam. Yes, we need to reread things again and again, and we need to revise multiple times before sitting for this exam. Remember, the IAS preparation is the only way to get selected in the civil services exam. IAS preparation plan should be based on the strengths and weaknesses of the candidate. It is very important to plan pragmatically for IAS preparation. Every candidate is an individual with a different perspective and worldview. It is the opinion and the worldview which changes the orientation of the candidate. A consistent effort of over 1 year can help in cracking the IAS exam. एक consistent approach रखना, एक positive outlook रखना हर एक सिविल सर्विसेज एस्पिरेंट के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है. इस प्रिपरेशन के दौरान कई बार आपको नेगेटिव भी फील हो सकता है और कई अप्स एंड डाउन्स भी आ सकते हैं, लेकिन याद रखिएगा आपको अपनी प्रिपरेशन जारी रखनी है जब तक आप अपना मुकाम हासिल नहीं कर लेते हैं. Now we will discuss the important tips that we need to remember before starting the preparation of civil services exam. It is very important to know the UPSC exam pattern and syllabus. अगर आप सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जाम की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो ये बहुत ही ज़रूरी है कि आप एग्जाम पैटर्न को डीपली थॉरोली समझें और सिलेबस को ना केवल पढ़ें बल्कि उसे बाय हार्ट याद भी कर लें. ऑल्सो हमें राइट बुक्स एंड मटेरियल के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. अगर हम राइट बुक्स से नहीं पढ़ेंगे तो हम अपना टाइम वेस्ट करेंगे. हमें करंट अफेयर्स पर स्पेशली ज़्यादा ध्यान देना चाहिए क्योंकि प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर्स के एनालिसिस से ये बात पता चलती है कि करंट अफेयर्स की इंपॉर्टेंस दोनों प्रीलिम्स एंड मेंस एग्जाम में बढ़ती जा रही है. हमें रेगुलरली कोई एक न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ना चाहिए और मंथली मैगजीन्स पढ़नी चाहिए ताकि हम करंट अफेयर्स में अप टू डेट रहें. मॉक टेस्ट की प्रैक्टिस करना बेहद ज़रूरी है ताकि हम अपनी मार्क्स को एनालाइज करके इंप्रूव कर सकें. ऑल्सो आंसर राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस इज वेरी वेरी एसेंशियल फॉर मेंस. Last but not the least, we need to work hard without losing the energy and hope. पॉजिटिव रहना इस एग्जाम के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. कई बार हमें ऐसा लग सकता है कि हम अपनी होप छोड़ रहे हैं. हमें कई बार ऐसा महसूस हो सकता है कि हमसे शायद ये तैयारी नहीं होगी. लेकिन याद रखिएगा इन नेगेटिव थॉट्स को हमें अपनी तैयारी के बीच में बिल्कुल भी नहीं आने देना है और पॉजिटिवली अपने ड्रीम की तरफ बढ़ते रहना है. It is rightly said that the success is the culmination of right planning, hard work, right guidance, and luck. Civil Services exam is considered as one of the toughest exams in the country. The pass percentage in this exam is abysmal. Most candidates take about few attempts to crack the IAS ceiling, but there are many aspirants who crack this exam in the very first time. Some people say that clearing the IAS exam in the first attempt is not only hard work but also a little bit of luck. But remember, luck is not chance, it's toil. Fortune's expensive smile is earned. The father of the mind is that old-fashioned coin we spurned. These beautiful lines make it clear that we make our own luck. Nothing can be left to chance. It is with the same thought process that UPSC civil services exams should be prepared. IAS aspirants should know that even the lucky people who got through in their first attempts weren't preparing just for a year before the exams. In most cases, their life stories go like this. They have had the civil services dream from their colleges or even in school days. They were very positive in their outlook. They were consistent in their studies. They were up to date with the current affairs. And most importantly, they were aware about the requirements of the exam. Remember, it is very important to prepare for this exam consistently for a minimum of 1.5 years along with expert support and guidance. जैसा कि हमने पहले भी कहा है, सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जाम इज द टफेस्ट एग्जाम इन द कंट्री. इस एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन के लिए कड़ी मेहनत के साथ साथ चाहिए राइट गाइडेंस, स्ट्रैटेजी एंड एक्सपर्ट सपोर्ट. बिना एक्सपर्ट की सपोर्ट के और बिना करेक्ट प्लानिंग और स्ट्रैटेजी के हम केवल अपना टाइम वेस्ट करेंगे. इसीलिए सही स्ट्रैटेजी के साथ इस एग्जाम की प्रिपरेशन करना बेहद जरूरी है. इस सही स्ट्रैटेजी और एक्सपर्ट सपोर्ट के लिए हमें चाहिए होगी राइट काइंड ऑफ गाइडेंस एंड कोचिंग. And for solving all these problems, Panacea Bharti Institute has come up with a unique and a comprehensive civil services program of 1 year. इस 1 साल की प्रोग्राम में ना केवल हम आपको प्रॉपर नोट्स और गाइडेंस प्रोवाइड करेंगे बल्कि आपको एक्सपर्ट सपोर्ट भी प्रोवाइड करेंगे. इस 1 साल की प्रिपरेशन में आप सिविल सर्विसेज एग्जाम के सभी सब्जेक्ट्स को थॉरली पढ़ेंगे और उनकी इन डेप्थ नॉलेज पाएंगे. इसके अलावा कांस्टेंट टेस्ट सीरीज और आंसर राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस के थ्रू आप अपनी परफॉर्मेंस में इंप्रूवमेंट भी देख पाएंगे. Panacea Bharti Institute not only provides comprehensive updated notes but also provides individual attention, guidance and constant support at each and every step of preparation of civil services exam. Here at Panacea Bharti Institute, we will guide you regarding the civil services exam and will also help you to understand the various requirements of this exam. इस 1 साल के लंबे सफर में पनेशिया भारती इंस्टीट्यूट ना केवल आपको गाइड करेगा बल्कि अपने सपने के करीब पहुंचाने में भी आपकी मदद करेगा. With constant support, constant updated notes and with proper preparation, you can achieve anything in life. पनेशिया भारती इंस्टीट्यूट में आपको बिगिनिंग से लेकर अपनी सक्सेस तक के सफर में पूरी मदद दी जाएगी. ना केवल आपको प्रॉपर नोट्स और प्रॉपर टेस्ट सीरीज प्रोवाइड की जाएंगी बल्कि हर एक पड़ाव पर आपको एक्सपर्ट की गाइडेंस और सपोर्ट भी प्रोवाइड की जाएगी. तो अगर आप भी अपने सपनों को उड़ान देना चाहते हैं और IAS, IPS और IFS ऑफिसर बनकर अपने देश की सेवा करने चाहते हैं तो आइए आज ही विजिट कीजिए पनेशिया भारती इंस्टीट्यूट एंड गेट गाइडेंस रिगार्डिंग द IAS एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन एंड द रिलेटेड स्ट्रैटेजी. You can also call on the number mentioned below for any other guidance related to government exam preparation. You can also call on the given number or visit the Panacea Bharti Institute for a free career counseling session with our expert. Also avail the early bird discount by visiting the Panacea Bharti Institute soon. Thank you.